Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm here tonight to talk about my research project and what I found while I was doing my research. Um, for those of you who don't know me, I want to take this time to introduce myself. My name is Kiki, loves Nigeria. I am an ethnographer, and an ethnographer is somebody who goes and lives amongst people, okay, to study their culture. So that's what an ethnographer does. Okay. And I've been doing this probably since maybe 20 years now. I've been doing ethnographic work. And it's in Africa because that's my specialty. That's where I study. That's my area of interest was West Africa primarily. Well, yeah, West Africa, not primarily West Africa. If you guys can't hear me, please let me know. Okay. And my allergies are acting up tonight. So I might be coughing, I might be sneezing, but I'm here. Okay. So an ethnographer, they go and they live amongst the people and they kind of just study what people do. They study human behavior pretty much. So my background is in ethnography and qualitative research. Okay. And the difference between qualitative research and quantitative research is that quantitative research counts numbers. You know, they do a survey, they count how many people answered yes or no to this particular question. But qualitative research answers questions that you can't answer with a yes or no. You have to answer that with words, you have to explain it. So then you run into the issue of, well, how do you count words? Well, the way you count words in quantitative research is you look for themes. You look for themes in what people say. If somebody says it more than once or twice, you put it, even if it's said once, you put it in a theme. You put it has its own separate theme. Okay. So that's the type of research I do. And then I look at those themes and then I write about those themes. Okay. And I analyze them, I write about them, and I interpret them. And then I do a presentation. I've been doing this for years now. So this is what makes me, credible and able to do this. This is something that I found interesting and I found fun. So I actually do this for fun. So why am I talking about this? If you guys can't hear me, would you please let me know? Because last week we had some, oh, let me warn you, I live out in the country. The internet may just stop working at any time. So just bear with me. Okay. So why am I talking about this subject? Why am I researching KWESI boy repat community and whether they have a bad attitude and whether they're bullies or not? Was because I am a repat. Okay, I plan on living in Africa, never full time because I can't do that. But I'll keep it on. I have family there, so I do have to be in Africa, namely the Gambia. So when I see people, especially African American people, doing things that just doesn't sound right, I think other African Americans need to hold those people accountable. We need to hold each other accountable for our actions. If we don't hold each other accountable, then who will? Who will? Everyone will just sit back and laugh at us and will continue to be a mockery because that's what we are to these people. Ultimately, we're a mockery. Okay, so let me finish. So that's why I'm talking about this because I don't want to go to the Gambia and people think that, I run around with young boys. I don't want that. Or, yeah, I don't want that because that's what we're known for, exploiting those young people over there, just like the Europeans. We're known for that. And I'm going to show you. Let me show you. And we're also known for, I'm sorry, I got to get my Gmail account open. So we're also known for exploiting the Gambian culture, namely the polygamy aspect of the culture. Because African Americans, oh, you can go somewhere you can have more than one wife. Ooh, I'm on now. We're the people who even live there. who grew up like this don't even be on that. But we do. We running over there doing it, thinking, oh, you can do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, then do it. But guess what? People are talking about you while you're doing it. Okay? Because if I know about it, somebody has to be talking about it. Because when I go to the Gambia, well, my first time going, I didn't run around with any, well, I ran around with one African American, but I was mainly with my family. So how do I even know that? Because it's on the internet. It's public information. It's public information, y'all. I love YouTube and Google. You can find everything out there. And that's a primary source. A primary source means somebody said that, and it can be traced to that person. Because, you know, anytime you comment on YouTube, you have to have an email. That email can be traced. That email can be traced, and then guess what? They can get your IP address. And once they have your IP address, they have your physical address. They know where you are. That's why this is primary stuff that I'm using. Okay, so I got that pulled up. So that's why I'm interested in it, because I don't want you going to the Gambia misrepresenting me, misrepresenting my people, you know, just over there acting foolish. And that's what we've been doing. That's what they've been doing. Okay. And so how did I get my information? Like I just was saying, I like to use the way I was trained. I went to a research university. Okay. And a research university, you do lots of research because they feel like that's how you change your community, is through facts. Research, you see a problem in your community, go research that problem. Then there's your solution. Because usually within the problem, you can find a solution. So how did I get my information? Again, I come from a research institution. We like primary sources. So I look for primary sources. I know videos. This right here, me talking, this is the primary source. Comments in the comment section, those are primary sources. Okay, that means somebody said that. That means you can trace that back to that person who said that. That doesn't mean Kiki Loves Nigeria said that. Yeah, I still haven't got my nails done, y'all. COVID is real, and I'm not trying to have nobody breathe on me for that long. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but bear with me with this nail stuff. So, yeah, that's why. That's how I get my information, is through comments, through primary sources, and through emails. Emails are another way. Interviews, different ways, different things. But mainly for this study, what I used were because I wanted you guys to be able to trace my steps. I wanted you guys to be able to fact check me. Okay. Because of course people are saying Kiki Loves Nigeria is lying. She's lying. I'm gonna be sued for slander. I'm gonna get my channel shut down. This week. Those was the bullies this week. Yeah. But these were sneak dissing. I got a lot of sneak dissing this week, y'all. Sneak dissing, for those who doesn't know what that means. That means I'm gossiping about you, but I'm not saying your name. But for everybody who's listening, they're going to guess it's you or they're going to guess it's somebody else. So really, you're spreading rumors and gossip. So nobody really knows who you're talking about because you're not naming names. But I knew they were talking about me because I'm the only she that's been reporting this week. Okay, so let me finish. So that's how I get my information. So you guys can go right as soon as we finish this video. You can go right and look, and you'll find the same thing I found because it's still there. Okay, so that's how I got my information. You guys know who I am. You guys know what we're going to talk about. So now we're ready to proceed. Tonight we're going to talk about KWESI Boyd. Not him, but his repat community. Because I've been throwing out KWESI Boyd's name for weeks. I don't know how long. You think KWESI done inboxed me or whatever they do on YouTube, comment or email me, threatening me, telling me he gonna get my channel shut down? You think KWESI said anything like that to me? Nope. Nope. I haven't even heard from the man whose name I've been using like it's my name. I haven't even heard from him. But these repats in his community, I'm hearing from them. I'm hearing from them all week. all week. And I don't know, I guess that's supposed to scare me. I'm not sure, y'all. And this week I really struggled with giving y'all this information that I found because I did not expect to find this. And I struggled because the person I'm gonna tell you who he is in a few minutes, but I'm gonna do like he does. This is what he does. And look how childish this is, because y'all don't know who I'm talking about. You guessing. Is she talking about KWESI? Is she talking about who's she talking about? This is what the sneak disser does. This is what he's been doing to me all week. Okay. So just all these little threats, all these little, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and but in between that, it's sister and queen. Somebody's using you. I'm getting my information from somebody. Somebody's calling me, telling me something. This person knows so much about my life, but he don't even know me. I'm getting paid for this. Me and whoever else talking about him, we getting paid for this. But when you ask him who he talking about, he'll never name names. He'll never name names. That's not a credible source, you guys. If I go to my professors when I was in the university and send him some research, and I don't have a list of my sources where I got this information from, guess what? Man, here you go. He's going to give me that right back. He or she's going to give me that right back. And I got to go. But, okay, wait a minute. But if you don't know about KWESI Boyd, then why have you been very careful? Well, I do know about KWESI Boyd. It's not KWESI's turn. I'm saving KWESI for the end. Now think about that, Miss Marcel. Now, how could I research KWESI's repat human? I got to drink so my mouth is getting dry. How could I conduct my research on the repat community without researching him? I researched him very well. I researched him, but I'm saving him for the end because I had to break this down in so many different parts. Because once I got on the first member of his repat community, I was finding out so much stuff. It was unbelievable. And that's the thing about the research that I do, qualitative research. It leads you on other trails. It leads you to question. That's why you got to have an analytical mind, and you got to always say, but what about this? But what about this? And why is that? And if this is true, then that should be true, because it'll lead you on a trail. And it took me on a trail, and I'm going to share what I found out. That's why we got to break it down in parts, Miss Marcel. So I do know a lot about KWESI. I know more than you think about KWESI. I know more than KWESI thinks I know about him. Okay? Because people on YouTube who have YouTube channels, they love to talk about themselves. So all you have to do is go to their YouTube channel, just click on their videos. That's all you got to do. They'll tell you all about who they are. Look around, Google their name, find out whatever you want to. Okay? Especially if they're a public figure like Mr. Boyd. So yeah, I have researched him and his whole community. But like I said, I saved Mr. Boyd for last, because come to find out, he's been the victim of these bullies with the bad reputation. So let me finish. The bullies have been bullying me this week. The sneak disser, the king of the sneak dissing. He make whole 5-6 hour videos naming people, naming names, but never name a name. You know what their names are? They, he, and she, the now melanated people, but they don't have names. They don't have names. And because we name names, we're getting paid. Because the people who are educating you, the people who are holding these people accountable, we're the bad guys. Are we really that sick, y'all? Are we really that messed up as a community that we believe that nonsense? I don't get paid for this. I do this for fun. This stimulates my mind. My family is in the Gambia. After I get off work, I have nothing to do. So guess what I do? I do research because it stimulates my mind. And I like my mind stimulated. So I do research. and especially about my community, especially about African Americans. Oh yeah, I can do that every day, all day, for free, sir. Nobody's paying me for this. You don't have to pay me. I do this for free, and I'm credible. I have documents that can back up what I'm saying, that I'm a credible source and that I'm a reliable source. Okay. I have universities that will tell you, mm-hmm, she's a credible and reliable source, sir. And guess what? Not only did I graduate from those universities, I was an award winning graduate from those universities. Okay. Like Malcolm X said, you're not dealing with that type of Negro, sir. You're dealing with somebody who knows what they're doing. So my heart, it don't beat fear. I'm sorry. So will y'all let me know if y'all can hear me or if you can't hear me? Because all this does of trying to silence me, it was so bad, you guys. Let me tell you, I've been praying all week, all week. What should I do? What should I do? Should I just act like I didn't see it? Should I just act like it didn't happen? What should I do? Then I was reminded when I was in school, we have to take oaths. Each field you take an oath. And my field, you pledge to do no harm. Okay? That's the first thing you pledge. You pledge to do no harm. And you pledge to do credible and reliable research. Whether you like it or whether you don't, you present your findings. You don't change. If I would drop off what I found and just leave that part out, that wouldn't be credible and that wouldn't be reliable. What kind of professional in my field would that make me? How would that make me look in my profession? And I'm an African American woman already, so I get scrutinized even harder. You think my research doesn't get twice the look over? Yeah, it does. I'm on KWESI's payroll trying to make him the good guy. Well, I'm going to read you the comment and I'm going to let you guys decide who's the good guy. That's my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Remember, I told you about my opinion? That's just mine. Everybody has one. But I'm going to present you with the facts. I'm going to present you with what people are saying about KWESI Boyd. And then you decide. You decide. It's not, I get nothing from, I told you I don't even know KWESI. I don't know KWESI. If you ask KWESI, do you know Kiki loves Nigeria? He say, no, I don't know her. I think she commented. He might not even know I commented. He might have just commented. Because KWESI's a free spirit type of person. So he probably didn't pay attention to the name. So ask him. He'll say, no, I don't even know who that is. So no, sir. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a sir or a man, but I'm not on KWESI's payroll. I'm not on their payroll. I told you, I do this for fun. And I do this because I want my people to be enlightened. And I do this because when I was a small girl, my grandmother couldn't read or write. She only got a 5th grade education and she had to pick cotton. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. I'll answer that question. Okay. So she had to pick cotton. She had to quit school when she was in the 5th grade. Okay. So what she always told me is go to school. Go to school, learn as much as you can. And whatever you learn, you come back and you share it with your people. Because some of your people can't go to school. Some of your people will never learn the things you learn. So whatever you learn, you share it with them. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm sharing with my people what I learned in school. Okay, let me look at this comment real quick, y'all. If your research doesn't factor in his relationship with Aunt Kathy, it's screwed. Now let's think about that, y'all. Was Aunt Kathy a member of the REPAT community, or was her and Aunt Kathy, him and Aunt Kathy, business partners? Because from my understanding, they were there together. They were business partners together because people were accusing them of being lovers. They were working together. So when he started this, it seemed like from what I was looking at last night with her and him, because people have been asking me about her, it seemed like she was pulling away when he started bringing all these people in, because she had a feeling these people were just going to bring trouble and mess things up. So it really seemed like she started pulling away. The only one she really talked about was the person who left. He left early and he made a video about leaving early. So he was gone. He was gone. So really, she doesn't factor into this because she didn't even deal with these people that I'm talking about. They had no dealings with her, none whatsoever. She had no influence on, and if they had dealings with her, it was either online. But once they got to the Gambia, Art was not dealing with these people. And if she was, I don't have any proof of that on YouTube or on the internet. I have no primary source that says that to me. Okay. And I wasn't looking for that. She's not a member. You got to remember the research question. And it was the REPAT, through the REPAT community, the REPATs, who KWESI met, talked to them, influenced them to coming to the Gambia. Him and Art Kathy had already established what was going on. This is why people were starting to really get interested. This is how I got interested, because I was watching them too. Okay. So it seemed to me, just from watching, they had already established, laid this groundwork. Okay. But KWESI, because he's a Pisces, he always has new ideas, new business ventures. Of course, he wanted to expand, do different things. He needed more people. Art wasn't cool with that. Okay, so it seemed like she was pulling away before these people came on board, like I said previously. And the only one she was really cool with was one person who I'm going to call him John Doe, because John Doe pulled away a long time ago. He denounced it on YouTube. He doesn't fit the research criteria, because remember, we were researching our repats who are in the Gambia. We are researching repats who are part of the community and repats who are active on YouTube. So this person isn't active on YouTube. Okay. Now let me see what else is using those. See, Miss Marcel. See what I'm saying? You just said it. But Miss Marcel, please be careful, because these people want to know your names. Who's saying this? Who's saying this? And it ain't crazy. Somebody else is doing it too. I'm going to tell you who the somebody else is. They're accusing the somebody else of doing the same thing. Okay? The very same thing. The very same thing. So KWESI's not the only one. Yeah, they say that. But the thing, Miss Marcel, KWESI never presented himself to us like he was a pious Muslim. See, a pious Muslim is different from a regular Muslim. A pious Muslim is like, that's a conservative Muslim. Everybody can see KWESI is not a conservative Muslim. He never presented himself like that. It's your reputation, okay? How does this man present himself? He presents himself for exactly what he is. Exactly what he is. He never presented himself for anything other than what we described him. But we're going to talk about that. Remember, it's number 4. He's the last one we're going to do. What did you know that the lady is sleeping in her house before? Tell us that you are honest on yourself. Okay, I can't understand this. You said, who did you know that led? Okay, I think you're trying to say, how did I know that lady was sleeping with her housekeeper? You talking about Tay Tay. How did I know about her and her boy toy? Well, I'm going to do her too, because she's a member of the REPAT community. Somebody told me. Somebody came into the comment section, a primary source, and was telling it all. Telling it all. Just telling it all. I deleted it because she wanted to know. This is somebody in the Gambia. See, these are Gambians. Some of these are Gambians and some of these are Americans. Okay. So somebody in the Gambia, if that's what she was asking me, how did I find out? Someone in the Gambia told me. And it was more than just the one person, but the one person was giving a lot of detail. So I deleted her comment because Dusty's been going through my videos, just commenting, being disrespectful, looking for who talking about her. So that's why I deleted it, because if she has something to say, she could say it to me and not me. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, what else did you say? Yep, you're right. She said, both of them are living fake lives in the Gambia. We know it, taking people's money. Exactly. So, Miss Marcel, so what are we supposed to do? We supposed to just keep on acting like it's not happening? I don't get this. If you know this, but you're not a content, I don't think you're a content creator, but if you're a content creator and you know this, why haven't you said something about it? Why haven't you said something about it? Why y'all just letting us sit over there and look bad when you know what's going on? If Miss Marcel is saying this, I don't know if this is a man. Marcel, if you're not a man, please tell me, or a woman, please tell me. If this person is saying it, she wasn't even part of the research. Her name didn't even come up, but she's saying the same thing I found. And I'm lying, I'm slandering people. This person had the nerve to tell me my reputation has nothing to do with what I do. Look at my videos and see what I do. No, I don't want to look at your videos and see what you do, because that's what you do in front of the camera. I want to know what you do when the cameras are turned off, when you think nobody's looking. But see, this is Africa. Everybody's always looking in Africa. Always. That's another thing about Africa. You think you're doing something on the low in Africa? No. I learned that the first time I went. They watch you. Everybody watch you. Okay, so did I answer all your stuff, Miss Marcel? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. See, that's why we got to do it in parts. Okay. Okay. So it says, I can put them on the screen. It says, sounds like you are, okay, I already said that one. We talked about that. Let's see. Okay, we talked about that one. We talked about that one. And we talked about this one. Okay. That both of them are doing this. Yeah, they are. They are. They really are. Because if you're saying it and you wasn't even in the study, I know this person says, I know who John Doe is, but carry on. I will reverse my opinion until you're done. Oh, I'm going to name John Doe in a minute, because I'm not a sneak disser. I'm not a sneak disser. And I know John Doe's name is public, just like Kiki Loves Nigeria. How can I tell you don't use Kiki Loves Nigeria? He actually told me that. Don't use his name in none of my videos. Don't use none of his images in any of my videos. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies. Yeah, all this. Telling me all this like I'm some little kid and I'm scared. I said, okay. Only thing I did, he asked me not to read his private email to me where he made them low-key sneak dissing threats. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell y'all what it said. Okay. So let's see. The other one says, do you believe that somebody like seriously? I don't understand that question. I don't understand that one. Write that one over for me, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, mister. Okay, Marcel, I got you, honey. Marcel, write the other one over, okay? Let me understand what you're saying, okay? Because your comments are really important. Well, why am I saying that, Marcel? In my eyes, because I'm looking at this. I'm not, well, is he? Well, yeah, I mean, he's good for what he is. I'm saying he's a good person, Marcel, in my eyes, because he doesn't misrepresent you for what he is, okay? KWESI is a player. He comes off as a player. He tells you straight up, I got 7 kids. I had wives in America. I got wives in Africa, in the Gambia. I work with young people. He worked with all you see is young, pretty Gambian girls. He ain't coming off as a pious Muslim. He ain't coming off to me as somebody who always at the mosque praying, always at the, and you doing the same thing with KWESI. But when you realize people was looking, this is my opinion, this is not fact. When you realize people was looking and that you can make more money by being a pious, upright Muslim, you distance yourself and let KWESI go down by himself. That's the way it looks from the data. That's the way it looks to me. Because he was your boy, your homie. Y'all was kicking it. You even said in one video, you got to go because you and KWESI going to kick it that night. But now, like y'all say, and who said that? Was it Biggie or was it Tupac? They used to be your homie, but now you don't know me. Yeah, that's what you did to KWESI. Okay, so let's see. So that's why I'm saying that, because he never misrepresented himself. See, I'd rather be cool with the thieves than the fake Muslims. Okay? Give me a den of thieves any day than some fake Muslims. Okay? Because the thief's he's a thief. I know who I'm dealing with. A fake Muslim, I don't know who I'm dealing with. I don't know who I'm dealing with. My family in the Gambia are Muslims, real Muslims. Real Muslims. Okay? For me to even do this, I have to talk to them about this and let them know how important this is to me, because this is fighting to them. They don't want me involved in any type of fight. They love me. They don't want to see me fighting. But I had to explain, it's my people. And I can't let my people get played by some punks. I can't let that go down like that. And sit back and watch. And Marcel, you know, so you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. You know I'm not making this up. And I hope this ain't your real name, because this dude had the nerve to tell me to give him the names of everybody who gave me information about him. Can you believe that? Everybody. What does this dude take me for? I'm not no fake person. I'm not fake. Come on. Give you the names. Give me the names of everybody who's calling you and telling you. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. Researchers don't do that. We don't release the names. I'm sorry. We go to court. The judge orders us to release the information, and then we release the information. But prior to that, we don't give out names. That's unethical for me to sit up here and tell you blah, blah, blah. But what I can tell you is that if you retrace my you follow my research steps, you'll find the same information I did. Okay, so any more questions before we move on? Do anybody got any more questions? Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Let me drink some more water. So KWESI is the founder of this REPAT community. Okay. He's the founder, he's the leader of this movement. It was a movement to come back to the Gambia to help. It's definitely good in theory. Those are personal issues and personal things, and it has nothing to do with this. So I don't talk about that. I'll talk about my Gambian family, but I'm not going to talk about that because my personal relationships have nothing to do with what I'm talking about and who I'm married to and when we met. What does that have to do with my credibility of doing research? What does that have to do with what's going on in the Gambia? That's what I want to know. What does that have to do with it? One day I'll talk about my family. One day I will. But right now, they don't want to be on YouTube. They don't want to be a part of this circus, this African American circus. If you're in the Gambia and if you're Gambian, you know how Gambians are. They don't want this. They don't even want me doing this. You know Gambians don't approve of this. And you think I'm going to sit up here and talk about them, give you details? No, I respect my family. Okay. If I were you talking about people's problems, you have to be on both sides to tell them the truth. Okay. So that's why you take a neutral position. I'm not talking about people. Okay. I did research. I did a neutral position. I asked a question because of my experience with these people. They were bullying me, Marcel. So I felt like, well, if you're going to bully me, you got to be bullying other people. So I asked a research question. I wanted to know, were these people bullies with bad attitude, bad reputations? Because just the way I was getting information about the other one, Tay Tay, I'm like, oh my God, they gotta be, she ain't the only one over here clowning like this. This gotta be what we doing. So let me see what else. They brought it to me. I know, Paul Brown, I know they did. I know they did. All this foolishness. And now the Gambians think we're like that. They think we're all like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. They brought it there. They sure did. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put the comments up here. Okay. So Mr. Brown says they brought it to the continent, and they did. They really did. It's just sad. And why do we got to take it everywhere we go? Why? And then when somebody call you out on it, when another Black person holds you accountable for it, then you want to bully that person? You want to try to go beat them up and threaten them? Are you serious? Are you serious? Call me names, talk about the way I look. What does the way I look got to do with what people saying about you? People ain't saying this about me. They're not saying this about me. They're saying this about you. And I've been to the continent 8 times. And won't nobody say Kiki Loves Nigeria runs around with young boys, exploits young boys. No, no, they're gonna say that lady is really respectable of people's culture. That lady is very nice. That's what they say about me. Now, what they say about y'all, I'm gonna tell everybody what they say about y'all because y'all don't want me to tell it. So you think you're gonna threaten me? You think you're gonna scare me? Your YouTube channel is gonna get shut down. I know you worked hard at building that YouTube channel, but it's gonna get shut down. Mm-hmm. Then I'll start another YouTube channel strictly about research, strictly on research, and I'll keep on because Black people need to know how to do research. We need to quit believing everything somebody say just because somebody said it. I didn't say KWESI was an angel. I said KWESI represented himself for who he was. But wait a minute. KWESI is definitely not an angel. But if the exposing skeletons in the Gambia, I'm on board. Okay, Mr. Black Man. But I didn't say KWESI was an angel. I said KWESI never misled us. KWESI never misrepresented himself. KWESI never represented himself for something that he wasn't. Okay? He never did that. As soon as I saw him, I knew the man was a playboy. He talking about he got 7 kids in the United States. You got 7 kids? I'm like, oh, I know that can't be by one woman. So if you think this man is going to be with one woman, then you're misrepresenting yourself because he doesn't even come across like that. And he surrounds himself with women. That's a man who likes women. And if you can't see that, you can't blame that on KWESI. You got to blame that on yourself. That's called accountability. Okay. So you said, but it does. Your Gambian family, new or old, you are researching about everybody you then research too. Carry on. Okay, good, good. Because guess what? I get researched all the time. Mm-hmm. Guess who I get researched by? The FBI, the Ohio Bureau of Investigations. Research me. Very good. That's what I want you to do. And guess it, if the FBI doesn't find anything and the state of Ohio doesn't find anything, it's nothing to find. And why you would bring my Gambian family into this, that shows the lowlessness of these people to bring my Gambian family into this, who has nothing to do with it. Nothing. But you want to bring them into it. Really? 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 That's all you got? How long you know? How long you know your Gambian family? How long? What difference does it make to you? But go ahead, research me. Let me see what you find. Okay? There's nothing to find because guess what? If I had dirt in my closet, skeletons in my closet, I wouldn't be right here because I know how Black people are. Black people will look and look and look. Well, look and look and look. Because, like I said, if the FBI can't find out anything, guess what? There's nothing to find out. Nothing. But continue on. Carry on as you tell me. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hey, Donnie goes in. How you doing? See, them are the little petty threats I get, y'all. Let me put this up here so y'all can see this. Y'all can see this pettiness. And this is all because I'm bringing y'all the facts. So we're going to go mess with her family. We're going to find out who her family is in the Gambia. Mm-hmm. We're going to find out who they are. And what do they have to do with it? So once you find out who they are, what's that going to prove? What's that going to prove? That she really do got family in the Gambia? That's what that's going to prove? And it's going to prove your pettiness? And see, this is the bullyingness I'm talking about, y'all. This is the bulliness. This is nothing but bullying. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. I don't say anything about this man's wives. I'm talking about him. But they see, because there's nothing about me. That's what I'm telling you. It's nothing about me. So let's find out who her family is. Because you can't find nothing on me. It ain't nothing to find out on me because I'm real to this. Sad. Carry on now. Carry on. It's none of your business. Carry on. Thank you. But why are you feeding into just connect with the ancestors and thank you and cleanse your mind? Think that, okay, you're right. Think that what we are going through. Okay, you're right, Mr. Brown, because you know what? That's why I'm doing this. You're absolutely right, Mr. Brown. Because it was people like this who got us in a situation that we're in now, pretending to be something that they're not. And then when somebody stands up, this is what happens to them. But thank you, Mr. Brown. I'm going to ask my ancestors to speak through me, to help me get through this, and to help me ignore all of this detractors. Okay. Okay. Mr. Brown says, bless, love, sister, connect with our ancestors and live on. Yes, thank you. Because that's who calls me to do this. And if you don't understand the call of your ancestors, you won't understand it. You won't understand nothing that I'm doing. If you haven't felt them live and breathe through you, then you don't know what I'm doing. And I, like Mr. Brown said, it ain't no point in even explaining to them people. Ain't no point in going back and forth with them. So let me speak to those who have ears to listen, like Jesus used to say. So let's go. I think that was everybody. Okay. So KWESI, according to, he's from Connecticut. He moved to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta, he moved to the Gambia. Okay. The first video that I could find on YouTube where KWESI posted anything about the Gambia was 5 years ago. So he's been talking about the Gambia for quite some time. He is a businessman, he's an investor, and he's the leader of this REPAT movement back to the Gambia to really help invest and build the Gambia. So he was looking for partners to do that. Business people, management people, anybody that had any skill in America who wanted to do this. This is what he was calling the people back to do. That's what this REPAT community was really all about. Okay? So, Mr. Boyd looks for investors to, like I was just saying, these are investors who come to the Gambia to invest in the community. Okay? Therefore, this becomes his REPAT community. They're all working together towards this one project. He helps them make this transition. Okay? So, there's numerous videos on YouTube about Mr. Boyd doing this. And there's numerous videos about Mr. Boyd stating who are members of his REPAT community. And you can even go to his page and you'll see how he welcomes these REPATs to the community, his community, to the Gambia. He goes, picks them up, shows them around, get them started, help them get bank accounts and whatever. So the following people are members of Mr. Boyd's REPAT community. The Happy Companion, THC. I was really surprised. I didn't know he was part of the REPAT community. I didn't even know he knew KWESI, because if you go look on his page, you don't even see anything about KWESI. So you wouldn't even know he knew KWESI. So I was really shocked when I was researching this. And the first name that came up was his name, Marcel. And it was about what you just said. Okay. So the following, I just said that, and he's in the Gambia. Then there was John Doe #1. John Doe, like I said, he publicly stated he was no longer a member of the REPAT community. He's not in the Gambia, and he is not active on YouTube. So he was not considered for this study because he did not meet the criteria for the study. Phoenix Rain is another member of the REPAT community, and Travel, or better known as Dusty with Tay Tay, is also a member, the final member of the REPAT community. Because once she got there, that's when, as someone referred to them as the Sisters Grimm, they blew the whole thing up, as another person described it. So, how will I present this information? Like I was telling you, this information is really complex because not only did I have to go through comments, but after this person really started threatening me and bullying me, I said, oh, wow, this must be true. Especially when the person couldn't tell me who she and they, he kept telling me that this person is lying on him. And I said, he could never tell me who they were. He never did tell me who they were. He just said they were lying. This is THC. This is who we're about to talk about. Okay. So the Happy Companion. Okay. So we introduced that. We're going to talk about him tonight. And this is what took me so long, because once he started doing that, I started thinking, wow, there must be some truth to this. So I emailed him before I started my research. I emailed him and I told him what I found. He said it wasn't true and that people are lying to me. I said, okay, thanks. Because I wanted to tell you guys what his response was. Because excuse me, I'm sorry. The first thing people say is why didn't you go to that person and tell that person? I did. He said it wasn't true. So I told you guys what his response was. He said it wasn't true. Okay. So then he writes me back the same day. This is a really long email. He goes on to tell me how people are using me. These people are using me to destroy him. These people want to bring him down. But again, he never says who they are. He's assuming I'm talking to somebody or I'm working with somebody. He's assuming I'm doing something like that. But I'm not doing anything like that. I'm working alone. I don't collaborate anymore. I work alone. So he's assuming that I'm working with somebody and we're doing this together. Okay. He's putting this to me like this is factual and he has the information, but he's telling me they, but he never did name they. So that's when I knew he didn't know what he was talking about. Okay. Well, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Marcel, if you think he's a good man, but KWESI Boy want to use him, I know the brother. Okay, well, you're entitled to that. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You don't have to think like me. I'm not on here to sway anybody's thinking. I'm on here to give you information. You do what you want to with that information. The purpose of research is to provide you with information so you can make an informed choice. Now, if you want to, feel like that, you feel like that. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to that. I'm glad you feel like that. That's good. That's good. Okay? But that doesn't change the research. So let me finish. Let's get back to the happy companion. His little diss threats, sneak diss threats all week. It was just ridiculous. But anyway, this man is a businessman. He's a retired military person. He's the first member of the REPAT community. There's a video on KWESI Boyd's page where he arrived in the Gambia in July of 2020. KWESI picked him up from the airport. Not the airport, I'm sorry. He had to quarantine. KWESI picked him up from the quarantine facility and it went from there. Okay. There's actually 2 videos, but the last time you see him with KWESI was in October. Well, no, not October. I'm sorry. August is the last time you see any mention of them 2 together. I don't know what happened. I didn't research what happened. I was researching this man's reputation. Okay. That's all I was researching for this research was his reputation. I don't know what happened between him and KWESI, but obviously something happened because there was nothing. You saw nothing. But he did mention him in videos where he's saying that they were, going to do different things together. Okay, so let me finish. It says, Kiki, hi Kiki, tell me who your friends are, with who you associate with, and I will tell you who you are. Exactly. She's right. Now, we know KWESI is a known womanizer. We know KWESI like young girls. You kicking it with KWESI, you on the same stuff he on. But see, he didn't know Africa is small. Africans talk. Oh, these lights and this talk and this allergy medicine. Oh my goodness. Africans talk, y'all. They talk a lot. When I tell y'all it's like going to your grandmama's house, it really is. Because you can't do nothing there and think somebody ain't going to see you and then somebody ain't going to say nothing about it. Okay, Marcel said, what did you say, Marcel? I didn't say you should change your work, but what I know is okay for me, whether you believe it or not. No, let's get this clear, okay? Your opinion is not something that I have to believe, okay? Your opinion is your opinion, okay? What I believe is what I read in the comment section. That's what I believe, what those people were saying. That's what I believe because you said the same thing. So it's okay for you to believe that KWESI was doing it, but it's not okay for you to believe that the happy companion was doing it. And I wonder why that was or why that is. That I don't understand why you would even feel that way. But you're entitled to your opinion. Okay, so let's go. Let me finish. So the happy companion, where did we stop at? The happy companion is from Long Beach, California. And he always talks about that, that he's from Long Beach. And I thought today, he always talking about Long Beach in the house. And I'm like, well, if Long Beach was really in the house, we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't be questioning your reputation. Because from what I know about people from Long Beach, they don't sneak this. They put names on it. They put names on it. They make whole records about it. They win awards for these records. So if that's what I'm saying, if Long Beach was really in the house, there wouldn't be no sneak dissing going on. There wouldn't be this stuff going on that I'm about to read to y'all that Marcel don't think he's doing. So I guess he thinks people are like, it's cool that KWESI is doing it, but it's not cool that THC is doing it. But they kicking it when he get there. He even in a video talking about they going to kick it. But you think he's not. So what you think he doing when KWESI go do what he do? He going home and go to bed. That's what you think. Okay, so Marcel, clearly your opinion about KWESI is biased. Okay. And that's not what we're here for. So I'm not going to keep entertaining your information about KWESI, your biased opinion about KWESI Boyd, because that's not going to help any of us. Because that's exactly what's going on with my people now. These biased opinions that we're taking as fact. A biased opinion is just what it is. It's a biased opinion. That's your opinion of him, and that's fine. Like I've said, I don't know how many times this man never misrepresented himself, never did anything like that. I know. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm not going to do it anymore. You're exactly right. I can't get to the point. Thank you, Uncle Jam. Thank you so much. So I'm not doing it. You're right. Thank you. Because these are people who want to come on here with their biased opinions and promote this sneak distance view. No, I'm gonna hit y'all with the facts and then we're gonna roll from there. Because this is starting to bother me now. Okay, so let's go. Because I've been on here for almost an hour and got not one fact out. That's a little bit ridiculous. So THC little fans, calm down. Calm down. Because we're not doing that with y'all. I've been nice, but now y'all done got me heated. Okay. Now y'all done got me heated. So let's go. Okay. So this man has been in the Gambia a little over 12 months. THC, the happy companion, has been in the Gambia a little over 12 months. Okay. What does the data reveal about the happy companion's reputation? That's what we're here for. Okay. The data reveals. I'm going to block you. Hold on, y'all. Let me remove him and block him because we ain't doing that over here. This is what they do. This is what I'm telling y'all. This is what I be going through constantly. Constantly. This is what they do. They send their little minions. They minions. Fatu, I like you. But if you start, you gone too. Okay? Now, I suggest that be the last thing you say tonight. Because if you say anything else, I'm going to block you too. So let's go. Then you'll be able to watch but not comment. Then you got to create a fake profile to talk to me out. Because y'all want my people to be continually led astray and y'all people to be used up. And that's okay. So y'all could talk about us and laugh about us. But when somebody try to enlighten my people, then y'all want to come over here and clown. Girl, goodbye. I told you. I told you, Fatu, I'm not a joke. Goodbye. I'm not a joke. I'm not a joke. I don't joke when it comes to my people. I don't play. I'm not talking about a Gambian. I'm talking about an African American. I'm checking my own. You shouldn't, y'all two don't even need to be in this conversation. It ain't about y'all. It's about us. Now, if you're not here to listen and make these petty comments like y'all leader, you got to go. Now, the data shows, do your research. Do what I did. Take time to study the facts before you come on here and present your nonsense, your opinion. So what? We all got an opinion. Now let me finish. The data shows that this man, the tappy companion that they're on here to defend, exploits young Gambian women. Thank you, Mr. Black Man. Thank you, Mr. Black Man. And that's what I'm here to give you, Mr. Black Man. Okay? He exploits young Gambian women. He exploits the practice of polygamy. He exploits AAs in various ways with his overpriced services. He instigates division while he pretending to be in public a pious Muslim. He instigates divisions between African Americans and Africans. He's always doing that. And he also is a gossiper and he's a backbiter and he spreads rumors. And these are all against Islam. Okay. So where did I get this information? Like I said, facts. I got the facts. I got it from the comment section. This is what I did. I went on to a video that was talking about Mr. Boyd's repat community. And in this video, I went to the comment section. Okay? And in the comment section, this is what I said. I didn't say happy companion. I didn't look for negative comments about you. I looked for comments about your reputation. Okay? I looked for comments about your reputation. That's what I looked for. Anybody who had a comment about these people's reputation, that's exactly what I copied. I screenshot it, and then I moved on. Okay, and this is what I did. So if I get on this video and I'm looking through the video, this is the first thing I see. Where's the young girls from the orphanage that you and THC and blank had fun with? Where are they now? This is not something I made up. This was just sticking out there. If you go to that same video, you'll see this comment. And I didn't even know THC knew KWESI Boyd at that point. I'm going on there looking for information about these two sisters and KWESI, not THC, because remember, nobody even knows he's a member of the community. So no, sir, I didn't go look for this comment. I was looking through the comments and I saw your name. And I'm like, what? And then that's when I backtracked myself, went through KWESI's page and realized you are a member. Okay, so let's go back. And I see enough. I'm not going to tell you the names because this man want to know their names because he want to take them to court and sue them and do whatever. And I ain't doing that. So here's another comment. He had a lot of young girls with blank and THC. What did he do with those young girls? Where are they now? Those girls from the orphanage. I'm making this up. So I'm supposed to ignore this. I'm supposed to ignore this, right? I'm supposed to act like I don't see this comment. I'm supposed to act like it's not there. I'm supposed to just act like, what? Oh, it's THC. Can't say nothing bad about Mr. Positivity, who sneak this all day, every day, who caused division between African Americans and Africans every day. This is not what I'm saying. This is what people saying. So get this right. So now I'm gonna let y'all comment a little bit. What y'all got to say about that? That's just the beginning, though. That's just the beginning. Told you I gotta break it down. Do y'all have any comments about those two facts that I just showed y'all? Those two pieces of data. Any comments? Let's see. Then we're gonna move on. Okay, Mr. Black Man, I'm giving you the truth about the young girls in the orphanage. No comments about THC and KWESI having fun with the young girls at the orphanage. No comments about that. Oh, Marcel, you can't comment. I'm sorry. Oh, Fatu, you can't comment either. Oh, I'm sorry. Go create a fake profile so you can talk to me. What about that? Well, yeah, I was surprised too. I was really surprised, especially to find out it was little girls from an orphanage. I don't know how old the girls are at the orphanage there. I don't even want to put that out there. I'm not even say that. But the fact that they're in an orphanage, you know what that means? These are poor girls. These girls don't have nothing. So they're impressed that these men from America have come to pick them up, take them out, have fun with them. And then what? That's what that person wants to know. What did you do with those girls? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where's the comment? Y'all don't have nothing to say about that? So I should have left that alone, right? I should have ignored that, right? I should have ignored that, right? I should have said, oh, them was just little girls in the Gambia at the orphanage. That don't have nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with African Americans. But it's the African American man over there doing it. 3 of them. And I'm supposed to just sit back and act like, oh, I don't see that comment. That comment about Mr. Positivity, THC. Don't talk about THC. Oh, for real? Don't talk about a man who go to the orphanage to pick up girls. Oh, we're going to get to that yet. That next, Uncle Jam. We're about to talk about that. Because people was talking about that too. Yeah, but he is married. But you know, in Islam, I don't know if he, now see, look, that's the thing. There's no dates on when this happened. I don't know if this happened while he was married. I don't know when this happened. These people didn't date it. They didn't date it. They just said, but it sounds like, just from my research and when he was kicking it with KWESI, it sounded like it happened when he first got there. Because see, when you first get to Africa, you know, you be excited. You don't realize that all eyes are on you and everybody's watching what you do. And your reputation in Africa is your reputation. You can't live that down. Okay. They're gonna remember everything you do from the time you got there to the time you leave, and they're gonna talk about it. Okay. So I think this is just my opinion that it might have been when he first got there when he was kicking it with KWESI, when he was kicking it heavy with KWESI. Okay. And then he realized, oh, kicking it heavy with KWESI, that ain't gonna get me nowhere. I ain't gonna be able to make no money off YouTube. They done turned on KWESI, because this was about the time when the tide was turning on KWESI. Okay. People were turning against him. So he wanted to distance himself. Okay? This is just my opinion. This part is not fact-based because I don't know. I'm just assuming from this research that I did, because by October, he was in his little Muslim clothes. He was dressing like a full Muslim. But at first, he was wearing American clothes, dressing like a regular American. But then he made this transition to I'm this pious Muslim. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly when that happened. Okay. So I can't say he was married or he wasn't married because I don't know. The person didn't say. See, that's the thing. How old are the girls? I don't know. Uncle Jam, I wish I knew. I wish to God I knew how old the girls was. I wish I knew. All I know, the girls are at an orphanage. So I said to myself, orphanage. If they're at an orphanage here in the United States, you know what that means. Okay. If they're at an orphanage here in the United States, you all know what that means. I'm not going to say that because I have nothing to back that up. That's just my opinion. I don't know how old the girls were. All the data told me was that these were girls that were at an orphanage. And from the way the data read, this was something they did regularly. They had fun with the girls at the orphanage. Like that's where they went to get girls. So I was supposed to ignore that. I was supposed to ignore that, right, y'all? I was supposed to leave that out. I was supposed to not tell y'all that. Visionary Love said, no, don't ignore it. No, I'm not. And y'all know how I know it ain't a lie? I know it ain't a lie. Let me tell y'all. Yeah, I do. Visionary Love, I really do. You know I wouldn't do this. Girl, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, ma'am. I wouldn't do this. No, ma'am, I'm a professional. I would never ruin my credibility. Ruin my credibility as a researcher for what? Why would I do that? I'm a professional. This is what I do for real. I mean, I can't be doing flawed, faulty research, putting out fake research. For what? What would that do? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? To ruin my credibility? And for what? For what? For a person I don't even know? To lie on a person I don't even know? Think about that. How much sense does that make? I'm gonna have to plug up my phone in a minute, y'all. It's gonna go there. So how much? Just think about that. How much sense does that make? It doesn't make very much sense at all, does it? To ruin my credibility over somebody he doesn't that I don't even know. So I can have a reputation as somebody who passes out flawed research, and I'm a Black woman. No, in academia, honey. No, no, no. So, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lyman Black man. I didn't read your comment. This is crazy, but I will have to do more findings. Okay, I'm not done yet, sir. I'm not done yet. Do you really have evidence? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get it too. I'm not going to tell you the video because I was going to tell y'all the video, tell y'all the name of the person. I'm not going to release the name of the person because researchers don't do that. Okay, but I can tell you, you can go through the videos and you can see the same thing I just read to you. And you're going to say, oh my God, that's what Kiki Loves Nigeria just said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was raised by a Black woman from the South, y'all. My word is my bond. Do you understand that? My reputation as a Black person in this country is all I have. Like I said, I have to have FBI checks, Ohio background checks constantly. Constantly. Like Malcolm X said, you're not dealing with that type of Negro. No. I'm not going to ruin my credibility for nobody. But yeah, I have it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Hold on. I was told from a Gambian there are, is this, what's that word? Gangs going on in orphan homes. There are what? I don't know what that is. Visionary of love. What is it? I was told from a Gambian there are, what's that word? GH. What is that going on in orphan homes? Say it so I can understand it, please. Because I want to understand that. Because these people don't believe this. And see, whatever this you saying, it's got something to do with what we talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. People know about this, but you got to understand, Gambians are lovers. They're not fighters. They're lovers. They're not fighters. The people who want to fight, Marcel, he young. He think he taking up for his friend. Fatu, she been in the United States for 30 something years. I've been to Africa more than she has. So, well, she's American now. So, okay. Um, let's see. Visionary loves. Oh, things. Okay. So she said, okay, let's put it back up here. Let me read it now, y'all. She said, I was told from a Gambian there are things going on in the orphanage and in the orphans' homes. Mm-hmm. So it makes, see what I'm saying? It makes, you got to connect, you got to learn how to analyze information, y'all, and connect it. Because everybody ain't lying. Everybody's not lying. Now she just saying she heard from a Gambian there's things that go on in these orphanages. Okay. I just read y'all two comments where people are accusing this man, the happy companion, the pious Muslim, of going to the orphanage with KWESI Boyd and John Doe to have fun with the girls at the orphanage. This woman just told y'all. She heard from a Gambian that there's things that go on in the orphanage. See how things will come together? They connect. Mm-hmm. And his whole thing to me is that these people are lying on me. Well, who are these people? So I could have went to those people and asked those people, why are you lying on him? And I would have put those people's name on here and told y'all, hey, y'all, I talked to the happy companion. He told me XYZ is lying on him because he's jealous of him. But he didn't tell me that. He said they. He said they. Just like he said, I'm working with somebody. Just like he said, somebody's telling me this. Just like he said, I'm getting paid for this. But he won't say Kiki loves Nigeria. You know why? You know why he won't say Kiki loves Nigeria is getting paid for this. You know why he won't say Kiki loves Nigeria is lying. You know why he won't do that? Because he knows he's lying. He knows I'm not lying. And he knows he'll be slandering my name because he knows I'm telling the truth. Because people who tell the truth don't have to run and hide and say they and he. The only reason I'm protecting these people's name is because that's what researchers do. We don't protect. We don't, especially these people don't even know they're in a study. These people didn't even know they was in a study. They didn't give me their permission to give out their name. I'm not giving out their name because you want their name so you can bully them the way you've been bullying me all week, so you can send your little people to them like your little people came over here. I'm giving you their name. Oh, thank you. Hey, Curly, stay ready. Thank you for sticking with me, Curly, stay ready. I know this is real different, but Curly, stay ready. I had to do this. It was too much going on in Africa, and I had to say something. It was too much going on in the Gambia, and I had to say something. So thank you so much for staying with me, because I know this ain't normally what I do. Yeah, Mr. Black Knight. Yeah, this is what we talk about. Can you believe it? So yeah, that's the first thing. As soon as I logged on, yeah, this is wild. It's about to get wilder. It's about to get wilder. Okay, so after I saw that comment, I looked a little more, I looked a little more through the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Then I found these comments. Someone asked about his marriage. Well, this is what they were saying about that. Just having conversations. The happy companion has been there less than a year, and he already has 2 wives. These guys come like a cyclone, very young ones at that. Very young ones at that. You've been there less than a year and you already have 2 wives. And they say these guys come like a cycle. They're talking about KWESI too. Because him and KWESI own the same stuff for real. But see, he realized KWESI wasn't going to be able to make no money because of what Phoenix had done, her and Dusty. And it was just like, okay, I need to go get somebody else. I need to realign myself, okay? You found it to be credible. So you think I'm lying? What do you mean? I would be very disappointed if I found this to be credible. THC is someone I hope. Mr. Black Man, what do you mean? I just told you what to do. I just told you. Go and look. Don't believe me. Anybody on here, how many people on here? These 35 people on here. Don't believe nothing I'm saying. Fact checked me. Fact check me. Okay? I'm not going to tell y'all the name of the video because this man will probably start harassing that content creator and trying to get that video taken down. But like I told y'all, what did I tell y'all I looked for? I looked for videos about KWESI Boyd and his repat community. When we get off of here tonight, do that. Look, don't go through live videos, because that's when the conversations really get to going. Okay? So go do it. Mr. Black Man, please. I'm sorry, y'all. Please go do that. Go do that for me, okay? Fact check me. Because that's what they did to me at the university. They fact checked me. It's called defending your research. So go ahead. Yeah. Okay. See, I told you I was raised by a Black lady from the South. You can't just make claims without facts. She didn't go for that. She didn't go for that. Okay. You couldn't say he, she, or they. Because guess what? You got a whooping because you were spreading rumors. He, she, and they are the biggest lies ever told. That's what she always told me. If somebody's saying he said it, she said it, guess what? Ain't nobody said it. They said it. Now, let's get back to this. Check it. Check it. Like I'm going to sit up here and lie, put my whole career on the line and be known as a liar, spreading false research. And for what? For what? And this is about another African American. You think I find pleasure in this? I told y'all all week I was troubled about this. I talked to my family about this over and over and over again because I didn't want to do this. Because I thought I knew once that was gone, people would know about the young girls at the orphanage. The young girls at the orphanage? Are you serious? I can say that. It's in the comment section of the video. Read the comments, y'all. Read the comments. What y'all do, just watch the video? Read the comments. Find out what the people are saying. If you want to know what's going on, find out what the people are saying. They'll tell you the truth. Hey, girl, how you doing? I'm glad to see you here. This is another one of my people. I'm glad you sticking it out with me too. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Chosen by what? By who? That's that he has an illusion that all of us want him. That I'm mad because he doesn't want me. Everybody who knows me, let me tell y'all something. Everybody who knows me, Kiki loves Nigeria, doesn't date anything but African men. I don't date African American men. I love African American men. Those are my brothers. I'm down for the African American man, but I prefer to be in an intimate relationship with an African man. Everybody knows that. But this is how self centered this man is. He believes I'm jealous because I want him. He doesn't want me. He doesn't want me. So I sat here and made this up. I made all this up because he don't want me. We don't know who he was referring to because that's what I mean. It's a rumor. So you think it was me? I think it was me. We don't know if it was me. What does that sound like, y'all? Gossip, rumors. Who do that? Little seventh grade girls. My niece. My niece come in my room every day with that. Every day with that. And you know what I tell her? Girl, get out of here with that he, she, say, and they. That ain't even real. THC, rather. Yeah, we know who he was talking about. That ain't even real. Put a name on it. Grown people name stuff. See, that's how people get killed. That's how rumors start. Because you want to sneak this. My mind is blown. More evidence, though, is needed besides a random. See, that's what I mean. A random comment. A random comment. Well, in research, that's not a random comment. That's not a random comment. In a court of law, that's not a random comment. That's not a random comment. That's evidence. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? A random comment. A random comment. No, sir. Maybe to you, in your opinion, it's a random comment, but when you're doing research, that's called evidence. That's called data, and you collect it. You collect. I can't say, oh, that's just one comment. I don't want that one. But I can say I don't want a biased comment. And I can tell when, like, your comment is biased. I can tell that. And I would reject that one. Mm-hmm. Because you can tell when somebody is biased. The biased opinions don't get at the truth. But one comments, two comments, they get at the truth. And you know why people don't say anything? Like I told you, this is a bullying community. A bullying community. They have bullied me so bad, harassed me, and everything. So you think people are going to keep saying stuff and they see what happens when you do speak up? You think this lady wasn't harassed and bullied? I'm sure she had been, because I'm sure she's been saying this forever, hoping somebody would pay attention to it. Hoping somebody would look and say, oh, wow, for real? Because why would she continue to say this? Why would she put that out there? But that's one comment, huh? That's two comments, huh? So don't count them. Well, I'm sorry. Researchers don't do that. To us, everybody counts. Okay? If you got something to say about it, we're going to listen to it, even if it's one person. That's called an interview, sir. Okay. Then I got more evidence for you. Okay, is that the end of the comments about the little girls at the orphanage that him and THC, KWESI and THC was going to the orphanage to pick up girls. I don't know the age of the girls. I just know girls at the orphanage and having fun with them. So is everybody done with the questions or comments about the girls at the orphanage? Are y'all? Okay, he says, I'm not biased. Okay, hold on, let me get caught up to where I am. Okay, hold on. You said, he says he's not biased. I hate all Pan-African. So please just know I feel more evidence is needed, like a person talking in an interview. Okay, so I would have interviewed this person and tried to get more information, but I couldn't. I would love to interview this person. So person, you know you said this. You know that I'm reading comments from people who watch me, who watch Kiki Loves Nigeria. I've seen those same people comment, okay? So you know who you are. If you want to email me and tell me how you know and, you know, give me a little more information, you don't have to, though. Your one comment was enough. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to justify anything. That was enough. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to plug this phone up in a minute. Okay, so yeah, I wish I could have did an interview with her, but I couldn't, unfortunately. But if she contacts me, I will. I won't put you on camera. I won't use your name, and I'll only use the stuff that you add that you tell me it's okay to use. Okay. So let's see. Here's another comment, y'all. So an actual Gambian knows girls hung out with them and they're gone. I'm a sister. So what you mean? So an actual Gambian knows girls hung out, yeah, with them. Yes. So they got yes. That's the sickness in all of this. If one person said it, then two people know. Then three people know. So it's a lot of people who know this is going on. But see, they probably getting a little money. You know what I mean? Somebody probably getting paid. But yeah, they know. They know this is going on. They gotta know. How you gonna get out the orphanage unless somebody running the orphanage know what's going on? But that's my opinion. I have no facts to base that up. To base that, that's just me talking. You know, I don't know if that's really going on, but I know the person who said that, she said these girls are in the orphanage. They get these girls from the orphanage, they have fun with them, and then they take them back. Well, she wanted to know what happened to them. So for her to say what happened to them, that made me think they was kicking it with these girls on the regular. Like this is just what they did. So she wanted to know, did y'all marry them? Because they're married. Or what happened? What y'all do with them? Did y'all just use them up and throw them out or what? We don't know. Okay. So the other thing that I noticed that they were saying about Mr. Boyd, he exploits African Americans. Okay. And how he does that? How does he do that? So you saying Kiki, he said that in the comment section? Somebody said that? No, nobody said that. So this is how I got that information. I actually, hold on, y'all, I'm trying to get to the, okay, here it is. Okay, so this is what I did to get that information. Usually when people, this is the thing about qualitative research and why it takes so long, because usually once you get onto one thing, you get led to other things, okay? So I said to myself, this man, if he's exploiting us, now, if he's exploiting those Gambian girls, he gotta be exploiting us too. So I said, because usually somebody who exploits, they exploit every situation they can exploit. Okay. So I said, let me go to his channel and see what he got on there. So I was going through his channel. He claims he doesn't eat off YouTube, but he takes a whole bunch of donations off of YouTube, and he gets a whole bunch of services off of YouTube. So he offers, I don't know how many businesses. I lost count of all the businesses that he offers African Americans. Okay, but the one that had data that I could actually get and calculate for you guys, so you guys could make an informed decision on whether you feel like he's overcharging you for his services. If you don't feel like he is and you don't mind paying extra, then that's fine. If you want to just support him and give him your extra cash, then you go ahead and do that. But for those who want an option, I want to give them an option because these prices were absorbent. Okay, just to go, so I went to the tours. It's clearly on his page. Click the link to his web page. Go to the tour section. Okay, you can see all the prices, which will blow your mind. Because I've been to Nigeria, like I said, 7 times. I've never paid this much to go anywhere in Nigeria. And Nigeria is the richest country in Africa. Never paid this much. So let's go. So for the Kunta Kinte tour, which is the James Island tour, which is a popular destination for tourists, it's going to cost you $85 for one person. Okay, That's $4,350. Most people don't go to the Gambia by themselves. Most of the Gambians, they go, and the people who contact him, they have families, or they're more than one person. So I did on average family of 4. So the average for a family of 4 to take this one day, all day tour is $340 US. Now you're paying this much to go on a tour in a country. I don't mean no disrespect to the Gambia, but I'm putting things in perspective. You are paying this much to go on a tour in a country when compared to the United States is the 3rd poorest country in Africa. But you're paying more than what you being charged in Nigeria, the richest country in Africa. So let me finish. Okay. So for 4 people, that's $340, which converts to 17,400 Dalasi, which is 2 times the average salary of a middle-class Gambian. Okay? You heard me. 2 times the salary of a middle-class Gambian. And this is for one trip. One trip. You got to pay for each trip. Okay? I couldn't believe that. For each trip, there's a fee. So I didn't want to write them all down because it would have been information overload. So I only picked the ones that I went from the highest trip to the lowest trip to the medium price trip. That was the medium price trip. That's twice the salary of the Gambians, middle class, okay? No, hold on, let me look at my data right here. No, I'm sorry. The average Gambian earns $15,900. Okay, so for that one trip, which is his medium range trip, that is $2,000 more than what the average salary of the average Gambian makes in a month. You're going to pay that for one trip with your brother, who's such a good man, who's looking out for you, who got your best interest at heart, but he got your pockets on his mind. Let me finish. Okay, so now this is an all-day trip. Okay, it's going to take you all day, and this is a very physical demanding trip. He don't tell you that this trip is very physically demanding. Okay, so the meals have to be purchased. You have to pay for your own meals, but he does give you a drink. Okay, he gives you a drink and he gives you a snack. That's for the medium price one. Now let me tell you about the lowest price one. You got to pay him $25 USD to take you to Serekunda. Now, if anybody on here ever been to Serekunda, I know y'all laughing, to take you to the Serekunda market. 25 USD to take you to Serekunda. And if you go with a family of 4, it's going to cost you 5,118 Dalasi, which is more than the lowest Gambian earns in a month. So it's going to cost you more to go to the Serekunda market than it costs the Gambian, the lowest paid Gambian, than what he or she makes in a month to go with y'all brother, THC, who's in the Gambia, being a pious Muslim and rebuilding Gambia. But I'm not supposed to say nothing, right? I'm supposed to see my people exploited. I'm supposed to see him, read about him going to the orphanage, picking up. I'm supposed to do all that and just act like I don't see it because that's your favorite YouTube person in the Gambia. Is that why? That's your favorite content creator? Okay, fine. So let's talk about the most expensive trip. We've talked about the low price trip, and that's that trip too, y'all. That's just one trip. So you're gonna pay, if you want to go to the market, take you to the market, you gotta pay $25. You gotta pay 5,000 Dalasi, excuse me, to do that. If you go with 4 people, you go with 1, it's $1,279. Now, if you say, okay, I still want to go do some stuff, I want to go to Kunta Kinte Island, okay, then you got to cough up $85 to do that, okay? And if you're going with your family of 4, you're going to pay $2,000 more than what the average Gambian makes in a whole month, okay? This is what y'all brother charging y'all. So we got that on the table. Now we're going to talk about his most expensive trip. His most expensive trip is to a place called Makiti Island. I hope I'm saying this right. That trip is $180 for one person. That's $9,212, which is double the income of the lowest paid Gambian in the Gambia. For a family of 4, that trip is going to cost you $720, and it's going to cost you, which convert that's 36,000 dalasi and 36,849 dalasi. Yeah. And that is double what the average Gambian makes. Yeah. This is what you're paying. This is what your brother charging you. And y'all want to come on my page and troll me because I'm giving you information for free. I had to pay to learn how to do this stuff. I didn't go to the university for free. Well, I did go for free because I won scholarships. Yeah, and I won internships. Yeah. And I won graduate assistantships. Yeah. So I did go I didn't pay for it. Somebody else paid for it. But this is paid knowledge. This ain't something I got for free. Okay, so then I told you to go to all 3 of these places, but say you want to go to 3 places. You want to go to different places. So I want to go to 3 places. To go to all 3 of these places, it will cost you $290, and that's for one person. Okay? So now we're going to compare this. Okay? We're going to compare this to the Gambia, to a tour company in the Gambia, because it's only fair, right, to compare it to somebody who's doing the same thing. Only difference, the Happy Companion is an African American, the Arch Tour Company are Gambians. Okay, so for $657 for a group of 6, you and 6 people can go to 4 major tourist attractions. Okay, you can do it all in one day. They make it so it's not physically demanding. THC didn't even mention that, because you'll be in a car riding for hours. You'll be walking forever. You'll be going through a canoe. And sometimes these are real canoes. So it's not like here you just get on the tour bus, go, and you're there. No, it ain't like that. He didn't tell y'all none of that. But this guy is telling you. He says it's not physically demanding, which is good for tourists who are not in good, shape. And he also says that he drives for about 30 minutes, and then 30 to 40 minutes, then he lets you guys out. You can go see the tourist attraction. You spend about 40 minutes there, then you go to the next one. Food is provided, because this is an all-day trip. They pick you up at 8 o'clock from your hotel and they drop you off when the tour is over. Okay, so this tour for $657 includes 6 places: Seracunda, the Crocodile Pool, Abuko Cattle Market, Llama Lounge, Rainbow Beach Bar and Tour, Tangent Fishing Center. All of those are included in that price. Okay? In that price. You get all that for this $657 compared to the Happy Companion tours, where you pay for each one. So I broke that down. So it came out to, for 6 places in the Gambia per person with Arch Tour, you're going to pay $109, and that includes your pickup from your hotel, and it includes your drop off. okay, compared to Happy Companion, where you're going to pay $500 per person for 6 trips. And this is a pious, y'all want me to believe this is a pious Muslim. Oh, did I tell you I have a minor in religion? Did I tell you I minored in religion? So guess what? When you minor in religion, you study the major religions. Islam is a major religion. You study Islam. You take a test on Islam. You got to pass it. So you got to know Islam, okay? And what I'm telling you is Muslims don't do this. Muslims don't overcharge you. They don't exploit people. This is totally against Islam. Totally against Islam. Totally against Islam. But you guys think he's a pious Muslim because he gets on YouTube and says he's a pious Muslim. So y'all believe it instead of fact checking this man. Instead of fact checking him. If he cares so much about this repat community in the United States, why is he trying to exploit them? Because that's what some African Americans do in the Gambia. That's a whole business, exploiting us, because my friend exploited me when I was there. Did the same thing. Overcharged me for everything. I thought this person was my friend. This person ain't my friend. Overcharged me for every single thing. I didn't even know it. I just knew every time I was with them and I came back, I didn't have no money. I knew that. And my friend was asking me every time I got to go to the bank. He was like, why? Why you got to keep going to the bank? And then I would tell him how I was paying for stuff. And what really got him suspicious is when I told him, y'all, I paid for everybody who's been to the Gambia. Y'all know how I was played, okay, by some American repats, okay? But I ain't gonna say this person's name because this person was my friend at one time, and I'm not gonna say his name, but anyway, okay, I told him I paid $1,500 for a taxi cab to take me and these 3 people to Banjul and back. 1,500 Dalasi. This is what my American friends told me the taxi was. I didn't know. I'd never been to the Gambia. I thought it was expensive, and I was wondering why I was the only one paying for it, why it wasn't being split 3 ways. But that's the new fish. She the new fish. She don't know how much stuff costs here. We can easily tell her it costs this and take her money. She don't know. So I paid it. Yeah, I paid it. Then when I was talking to my friend and I told him, he didn't say nothing because Gambians ain't messy. There was some non-messy, non-violent people. He didn't say nothing, okay? He just said, he didn't say nothing. What he did, that's what he did. He made sure I spent less time with the American friends. He made sure of that. So every day, he was like coming to get me, taking me here, taking me there, making sure I did this, making sure I took, because I would go spend the daytime with these people. And then nighttime, I would be with my Gambian friends, okay? Friends and family. So he was one, you know, he made sure my whole time was taken up so I couldn't be around these people. And I started noticing when I wasn't around these repats, I had money. Like I had money, y'all. Like when I was with the repat friend of mine, I had to spend all this money. I was spending all kind of money. That's because he was exploiting me. But I didn't know. I didn't know. That was my first time there. This is my friend. I'm thinking they telling me the truth about prices, but they're not. They taking me shopping. I'm noticing they're not bargaining none of the prices. They're not doing none of that. But when my friend took me shopping, he bargained down every price. And indeed, they were trying to exploit me. They were. The people who were selling me the fabric were. But when I went fabric shopping with my American friends, there was no haggling. There was no price adjustments. I paid whatever they told me to pay for everything. And this was done to me. So if this is done to me, and then I'm seeing these prices, and I'm seeing people in America going on these tours, yeah, they're exploiting us, y'all. They're exploiting us to help support their lifestyle in the Gambia because it's expensive. It's expensive. If you want to have hot water every day, it's expensive. If you want to have lights every day, it's expensive. If you want to have air conditioning, it's expensive. It's expensive. If you want to live in a house that's not going to get blown down during the rainy season or just collapse during the rainy season, it's expensive. It's expensive. Okay? It's expensive. So you got to fight. If you don't want to come back to America like I do and work, stack your money, go back, do what I do, then you're going to end up doing something like this because you got to survive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell them a dream, like Mr. Victor Thomas said. I'm going to sell them a dream. They're going to believe I'm this pious Muslim. And then what? They're going to start coming to Africa to see me. Using my business, nobody else's, because they trust me because I'm like them. But the whole time, he getting over. He getting over. Okay. Comments. Let me go back up here. Where did we stop? Let me go down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna start right here with comments. Someone says, yeah, that's how I feel too. Okay, we read this one. I think we are right here. And it says, people who book his tours should do that directly with local tour guides if they all want to support locals. Exactly. Because wasn't that supposed to be what it was about? Remember? Invest in the Gambia. So why wouldn't we invest in a business that's already there? Why would we take business away from these people who are already losing business because of COVID? But you claim you love the Gambian people. But you're taking business from them. Americans who still coming there. And you overcharging them. Okay. Let's see the next comment. Before you know it, they'll be asking for a damn kidney. Honey, they probably already are. And we don't even know about it. They probably already are. Okay. Let's see, where are we now? Okay. So maybe he's paying his Gambian employees really high wages. What do the other tourist operators charge? Okay. So let me tell you a story about another American couple who are repats who give tours of their property. I'm looking at my phone, y'all, because when it get down to 20%, I'm gonna have to plug it up and take this microphone off. So in the Gambia, you can go to BAG, okay? Everybody knows about BAG. BAG doesn't charge you anything to come there. Nothing. Zero. Nada. And BAG is like really famous in this repat community, but they're not a part of this repat community. They're not a part of this. They're not a part of KWESI Boys repat community, but the overall repat community. They don't charge you anything to go there, okay? You can go there, just call them and let them know. And on top of letting you come in for free, and they show you around all their land, they let you even pick vegetables from their garden. They don't charge you anything, nothing. Because what they say, they're building that community for us, for the repats, for the Americans, okay? So how you know they wouldn't be building it for us is if they was charging us for every little thing when we come there. I was there, I didn't even want to leave. I didn't even want to leave. That place is so peaceful and so blessed. Those tomatoes that she grows are so good. Miss Cynthia, the sweetest person. Bag, Mr. Rick, the sweetest person. And you talking about paying wages? I'm not going to tell you what they pay those people, but they pay those people well. Well. They pay them very well. So they pay their people well. They give tours. And they even give you food. They give you vegetables. You can take as much as you want. And all that's for free. All that's for free. people have won awards. Bag has won awards from YouTube and some other African society they won awards from. This is an award-winning couple, award-winning YouTube channel. You can go there for free. They don't rush you. You can stay as long as you want to. They'll stop working. They'll stop doing whatever they're doing to talk to you. And this is for free. But this man, she just on Facebook, YouTube, dressed like a Muslim, and y'all believe it. And because he know the Quran, he know Arabic, so he a pious Muslim, huh? But what about how he lives his life? That's what Allah pays attention to. Your rep, what you really do, not what you say, what you do. But he told me it doesn't matter what his reputation says. What matters is what he does. Well, sir, what you do is your reputation. Okay? And according to what your reputation says on YouTube, in the comment section, you and Mr. Boyd and John Doe number 1 went to the orphanage and picked up little girls. Well, I'm not going to say little girls, and you had fun with them. And this was not just one occasion. Mm-hmm. They're also questioning your validity to Islam by the way you marrying up these women. Because real Muslims don't marry up women like that. They take that polygamy serious, very serious, because they know it's serious. They know it's just not about sex. They know it's just not about a collection of young girls. They know it's about something for real. Something respected in the eyes of God, and respected in the eyes of Allah. So you go there and you get then. But he told me, in all fairness, he said the other wife, he says is his wife, really isn't his wife. He just pretends like that's his wife. He just says that to play. Okay, let's go on, because it's getting late. Oh God, we've been on here 2 hours. Okay, y'all, we gotta hurry up now, for real. Okay, what's next? Okay, that one's laugh. Visionary love is laughing. Yeah, caught up. Wowzers, exactly. All caught up and thinking people ain't watching. Well, people watching, but it's okay because it's for them to say it's KWESI, so we believe it if it's KWESI. But everybody know they was cool when he got there. Everybody know they was kicking it when he got there. So you want us to believe it was KWESI, even though they said it was you too? Go through the comments section, the happy companion, before you come for me. Clean up your reputation, sir. Kiki Loves Nigeria is not saying this. This is public information. Anybody can see it. Okay, this person said, wow, wonders will never end. It looks like looks can be deceiving. Yeah, looks are very deceiving. And they play, especially on YouTube, because most African American people don't check. We're gonna believe you. You look good, you sound good, we're gonna believe you. But nah, you better fact check these people. I salute you for telling it, but just what more evidence? You want more evidence? That is all. Well, you know what? Research doesn't work like that. That would make me biased. Okay. I have to take what the research gives me. I have to take what the data gives me. Okay. And then you know what? Maybe if it was a team of us researching, but I'm only one person. And I got to take what the research gives me. Okay. I can't say research. I want 5 things before I believe you're true, before I say it's true. Who's saying it's true? I'm just telling you what's being said about you. Somebody believe it's true. They writing it down and ain't nobody checking them. Even if you go to the video right now, y'all, ain't nobody checking this person. Ain't nobody saying you lying. Ain't nobody saying none of that. So y'all know if it was a lie, somebody would fact check them. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. I was coughing. So he's priced coffee in America. Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, I just told you what the Gambians charge. Yeah, he is. And this person says, "So what? Damn." Say, oh, I'm sorry. You said, "Say what?" I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. So did you? So did you meet? I don't know what that means. Say it again. Russ seems very slimy. Yeah, he is slimy. He's very. Anybody who sneak this is. Oh, I'm not gonna say his name, y'all. I'm not gonna say his name for the person who wrote that. But if y'all follow me, y'all know what's up. If y'all follow Kiki Loves Nigeria, y'all know what's up. Okay. So did I do what? Uh, so did you meet TMC or talk to him behind the scenes? I had talked to him through an email. We had conversations through an email about this. And thank you, Sharon. That's one of my people too. We had conversations through an email about this. But prior to that, I had, when I was I was collaborating with another YouTube person because I collaborate with different YouTube people. Sometimes you see me, sometimes you don't. So I was collaborating with another YouTube person, and oh yeah, I forgot what I was. What was I talking about? Remind me what I was talking about. I'm trying to read the comments and talk. I was answering somebody's question. Okay, visionary love self exactly. And then somebody says, it's no joke here. Stay in Africa. Action speaks louder than words. Exactly. That's how I was raised. What's this other one? Talking. Oh, yeah. Okay. So thank you. So when I was doing that video, when I was working with the other collaborator, we did a video because he made a video. Like I said, he causes division between Africans and African Americans. He's always trying to instigate a fight between us. Okay. So he made this video talking about African American men. Now listen to y'all, listen to this African American men that y'all were going to Africa, to the Gambia to marry Gambian, no, to pretend like you were Muslims and pretend like you wanted to marry these young Gambian girls because you wanted to take their virginity. And after you take their virginity, you leave and go back to America. This is the video this man made about his fellow African American brothers. I was so offended because I knew that was a lie. I knew that was a lie, and people were on there agreeing with that. So think about that. Think about that. And they practice female circumcision in the Gambia. Okay. So not only are you dealing with a virgin, you dealing with female circumcision. And you trying to tell me that African American men, excuse me, are running over there to just to have sex with these women. I said, okay. Well, let me do some research. So I talked to panel in, who was co-hosting the show. I talked to them about doing the show on the topic. They agreed. So we took the topic on. Okay. I did research on the show, on the topic. Why were African American men going to Africa? Remember, he put it out there. They were going to have sex with these virgins to cause division between Muslims. We need to rise up and protect our virgins. What is that supposed to mean? THC? That's promoting peace and unity. We need to rise up and protect our women from these African American men who come and have sex with a virgin, but you give no facts. You give no facts. You give no facts. The fact is, you guys, when I researched it, the reason African American men were going to Africa was they felt like they had more economic opportunity. They felt like they could escape racism, and they also felt like they could escape police brutality. Now, this is documented research, okay? But you don't even take the time to go look for the documented research. You just want to put stuff out there that are just lies. And you call yourself a Muslim. And y'all believe in this. Y'all believe in this. Y'all believe in this. Okay? So if that's all the questions about that, we got to hurry up because my phone already go dead. But I can plug it up. Okay, so we talked about the prices. Okay, and this is where he incites division. Another example where he incites division amongst African American women and African women. He actually made a video and said that African American women are intimidated by African women because African American men are marrying African women. Okay? We're intimidated by that because African American men are going to Africa, marrying African women, and we're intimidated because they're taking our men. They're taking our men. This is what he said. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, somebody must have did a study on this. He about to present some research, but some comments, something where somebody said this to him. Because he said, this is what he's been reading. But then he switched it because he knew he ain't read this nowhere. Then he said, this is what I've been hearing. This is what women have been saying to me. This man is so unbelievable. I'll leave it at that. Listen to this. This is what he said that the African American women said to him. This is what we're saying to him while he's in the Gambia. We're saying this to him about marrying African women, okay? I'm going to get you before you go to the Gambia, before you get one of those Gambian women. Then he asked the question, why do African women in the diaspora think like this? Don't nobody think like that. Y'all know that's a lie. Y'all know that's a lie. Y'all know we ain't saying nothing like that. But he put it out there as fact because it's his comment. It's his comment. So if it's his comment, he thinks it in his brain, then it's reality. Then he said, we say it. No fact, just what he says, what they say to him. Because what they say to him, he's the center of the world. So what he said, what happens to him is factual and actual. He needs nothing to back up these allegations with. He can't say, my ex-girlfriend said, Sally Sue said, Fannie Mae said. He can't say none of that. They, us, African American women. You just want something exotic. Why do African American women think like this? This is what he said. That we just want something exotic because y'all just want something. We don't care. THC, we don't care. Okay? Trust me, we don't want you. I don't want you. The women who listen to me don't want you. We don't want you. Okay? We see through you. We see you for who you are. Okay? Let me go back. I want to make sure I read all his crazy. This is what he built his argument on. Listen to this one. This is a big instigator between African American women and African women. Okay. Those African women are going to put up with polygamy, but we don't tolerate that. Now listen to how aggressive he makes us sound with our comments. Listen to all of that. This is what this man think about African American women, and y'all follow him. Y'all follow him. Okay? That's inciting division. Muslims don't do that. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Real Muslims, they don't do that. That's against Islam. They would never do that. They would never make statements like that. They would never make videos like that. He made 4 videos that promoted division amongst African Americans and Africans. And those videos are protect our Muslim women, predator alert. I'm sorry, predator alert. So he calling y'all who calling him brother and African American men, y'all are predators because y'all want to go there and get them Gambian virgins. Okay. His latest video, sneak dissing, talking about these other Black YouTube people who report things about him, report our channel for harassment and have our channel shut down. More division because we're saying something about you because we letting people know. So we lie and shut our channels down. The one I just told you about are African American African American women intimidated by African women because they want to marry him. We don't like you. Guess what? Let me tell you something. The happy companion. If American women, African American women, have any little interest in Africa, guess what? They like African men. We like African men. We don't like African American men. I don't want you. I love African men. Okay? We don't want you. We don't want you. We look at you as a brother, but I don't even look at you as a brother because my brothers don't do this. People I kick it with ain't like this. Yeah, people I kick it with ain't nothing like that. Okay? So I'm looking at this and I wonder how come none of these Muslims on this page watching this nonsense ain't saying nothing. Okay? So let me go back. Somebody did say something. She said, I'm not going to say her name. You really have to be honest about intent. Excuse me. If any of us look at the photo with the live topic, it shows discord. Discord, to create discord among the brethren. That's wrong in Christianity and it's wrong in Islam. Now, this is one of the people watching it. What's what she's saying? The seed was planted, and until we can have an honest conversation, we will bear fruit of discord. And that's what he bears, the fruit of discord. But y'all act like y'all don't see it because he walk around dressed like a Muslim all day, every day. And here go another person, because he's talking about the non-melanated people are after me. But who are the non-melanated people? By this point, you should know who they are. These non-melanated people should have names. Don't give us no names. So he's still talking about the non-melanated people. Then somebody comes in and says a real Muslim. These are 2 real Muslims. Called him out. As Muslims, racism do not exist. And it doesn't. That's why my family in the Gambia doesn't like me doing this. Because to them, this causes you causing discord. You're making people upset. Who am I making upset though? The people doing it, I'm making them upset. I'm calling discord amongst them. And you know what? They need to feel discord. They need to feel it. They need to feel it. So, and here's the various ways to send the man who says he doesn't need YouTube, but milking the people on YouTube. He has 4 ways you can send him money. You can cash app him. You can be his patron. You can go to his PayPal. You can go to his Happy Companion website and book one of them overpriced tours. And you can also join his channel so you can participate in this conversation. You see how a lot of y'all not even subscribed to my channel, but y'all can come on here and talk and leave comments? Guess what? You can't do that on his thing. He turns a little thing on, so you can't comment unless you pay him $1.99 a month. Where does it say that in Islam? What does it say? One of the tenets of Islam is that you charity, that you give to the poor, you give alms to the poor. But this is a Muslim, y'all follow. Okay. So let's go to, let me look at these comments real quick. Okay. Somebody said, really? Somebody said, wow. Wow, all this is going on in Africa. Then at some point, they are going to give African Americans an even harder time about coming to the, yeah. That's still going to be the repercussions of this. They are. They're not going to give us citizenship. They're not going to let us do anything over there because, see, these people want to stay. So that's why THC trying to clean up his reputation now, because that's why he married these Gambians and everything, because he want to stay. He making a good living off of y'all on YouTube. Yeah, but over there milking us. So yeah, he can take care of his women and his lifestyle. Yeah, they gonna kick us out eventually because they some messy people. They're messy. They're messy as I don't know what. Messy as, and then he involved in something else, talking about he want to arm. I don't know nothing about that, so I'm not going to even comment on that. But he involved in something else, and this is the person I'm supposed to be working with to get this uncovered about him. Good boy, bye. Boy, bye. I don't have to work with nobody. Boy, bye. My family don't want me to work with nobody. I don't want to work with nobody. I'm working on my own. I got the Almighty God and my ancestors on my team. That's all I need. That's all I need. Working with somebody, feeding you information. I got 2 masters. Don't nobody, I do the feeding. Okay. I do the feeding. Nobody feeds me anything. You feed your people. Okay. Nobody feeds me, sir. And that's what you're mad at, because you couldn't feed me. Okay. She says, this is why I will not get so invested in the repat community. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's best that you stay away from that community and get more with the locals and stay away from the negativity and the drama. It is, because they're going to exploit you, because that's what they did to me. And this is what he's doing on a massive scale. His blood pressure is really rising high right now. Well, that's between him and the God he served, because it's not the God I serve. Because the God I serve, you couldn't even do this type of stuff. I never seen some of his videos where he just degraded African American women. Go on his channel and look. I just named them, especially protecting our Muslim women while right devaluing other women. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The man is a contradiction. He's a walking contradiction, and nobody sits down and says, "Hold up, dude." Even when he made this show, this panel discussion about how we were jealous and intimidated of African women, he had 6 men on his panel, and none of them men agreed with him. Not one. Not one. So guess what he did? He backpedaled and he changed his mind about what he was saying. Changed his mind about what he was saying. Yeah. So his response to all of this, oh yeah, I can't even go through the video. If I go through the video, we're gonna be on here for 3 hours. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you about the video real quick. Okay, I went through one of his videos, just one, because I wanted to see how he just lies and how he stirs up rumors. Okay, so this video I looked at, what are some of the causes of Black hatred? Okay, another divisive title. Okay, so in this video, he again accuses YouTube content creators, okay, of being jealous of him because he promotes positivity, and we want to go out and start mischief, and we are just passing rumors, but he's the one passing rumors because he never says who these YouTube people are who are creating this mischief. He never says who they are. Okay, he says these non-melanated people want to stop African Americans from doing his tour business and using him as a means to repatriate. So that's why I'm doing this. And this other YouTuber, I don't know who it is, but anytime you hear somebody saying negative about him, it's because these powers, these non-melanated people, want to stop him. Not us, not the other YouTube people, but not KWESI. They want to stop him. Not Dusty, not Phoenix. They want to stop him. Okay, so they coming to us to get us to do that. More rumors, more lies. He never puts a name on it. He never says what's going on. Again, that's racism. You're promoting division amongst people, which is against Islam. Okay, 8 minutes and 58 seconds. I got timestamps on all this in case you want to go back. They have been doing this to him all his life. All his life, they have been chasing him. All his life, they have been jealous of him. All this life, they have been causing problems in his life. But who are they? Again, know that. Know that. No name on it, just they. 9 minutes and 6 seconds into the video, he says YouTube, he doesn't get, wait a minute. YouTube comments get paid. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. People commenting into YouTube section, I have grudges against him. So every negative comment in the YouTube section, comment section about him on any video is because they, again, have grudges against him, but he doesn't say who they are and he doesn't say why. Those are rumors, sir. You can't even admit this in a court of law. They would throw it out. This is inadmissible. Who are they? And you say you have a military background, you own a business, you have a master's, you can't even say they in your paper because you had to do some type of, I don't know what school you went to. So I'm not going to say you had to do research because I don't know. But who are they? Because I'm sure your graduate school didn't make you say they, because they, like my grandmother said, is the biggest lie ever told, and it's done to instigate, gossip, and cause division. Okay? He says then, 9 minutes and 59 seconds, he admits some of the things that are reported are true. Another contradiction. He goes through this whole thing and then he says he admits some of the things he reported are true. Okay, so now we're at 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Anything you say can be twisted. But what about what you do? What about what you do? What I do can't be twisted. Yeah, but what I say can, but not what I do. He says his platform, he says, if you're listening to a platform that's based on truth and honesty, you should evaluate their integrity and analyze the information that they're giving to you. Okay, please do. Please analyze. I'm even telling y'all's timestamps. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. He forever plays the race card. Okay. He never, by this point, I'm so tired of him. That's all I wrote, is that he never, he says this information is based on malice, that we're just doing this because we have malice against him. No, sir, you're exploiting young Gambian women. You're exploiting the African American people. Sir, you're causing division amongst African Americans and Africans. And sir, you are a gossiper, and that's totally against Islam. If you're not sure, sir, you need to look in that Quran you said you have, and you need to Google that if you don't know. Because, sir, if I know it, you should know that. Okay? Again, he never defines who they are, but he says he has a military background. He says he has a law enforcement background. He says he's a college instructor, but he presents you no facts. He does a whole, I think this video was, I don't know how many hours, about he, she, they, and the non-melanated people. Are we serious? And you people are following him. You people are coming to bully me. You people are talking about you need more facts. 12 minutes and 33 seconds into the video, he says that people who talk against him these people are mentally ill. And these people are trying to get a name for themselves on YouTube. So because we present you with the facts, we're mentally ill. And we're trying to get a name for ourselves on YouTube. Sir, we have names for ourselves in real life. At least I do. At least I do. Okay? At least I do. Wow. Okay. After that, he says, but where are the facts? That's what I wrote down. Where are your facts? Where are your facts that we are mentally ill? Where are your facts that we're trying to get a name for ourselves? Where are your facts? You have none. You sling dirt. You stand back and you sling dirt. You slave, if you was in the hood, you get no respect. You get no respect. Sneak disters get no respect. Always screaming out West Side. Always screaming out Long Beach in the house. If Long Beach was in the house, we would know what was going on. Because Long Beach regulates, like Warren G says. Let me finish. So, he says, if you find out something bad about somebody 14 minutes and 18 seconds into the video, you shouldn't advertise this. You shouldn't say anything. Okay? When somebody's doing wrong, you should just let it go down. Let it go down. So, 14:34 seconds. I said, it's okay to talk around it. But when you put a name on issues in this community, in his world, then you're causing a problem. Then you're causing a problem. But how do you fact check issues? How do you know if something is real and something is fake? How do you know if something is just a rumor? He, she, they, and it, that's a rumor. That's a rumor, and that's a downright lie. But these are the rumors this man has put out on his channel, and people are believing this. Now go out, he says, now go out and report their channels. Go out and report their channels for harassment. We're going to get their channels shut down because we bring in the light. He says in 14.49 seconds, not all adults are mature to the state where we are talking about. So all adults aren't mature enough to the state where he is, where you would just be sneak dissing. Okay? Adults sneak diss. Mature adults sneak diss. That's what he's saying. Mature adults sneak diss. Okay? From what I gathered, this man is he's a very angry man. And he's been angry for quite some time. And he puts on this fake smile, this fake face, like he's this pious Muslim, and he's very angry. Watch the videos. Watch this video. Watch this video. Watch how he talks about African American women. Watch how he represents African American women in this video that I'm talking about. Just go check for yourself. 27 minutes, 3 seconds. They making headway because he says they. So he finally put a name on they. Guess who they are, y'all? Here go the names. Drum roll. The names are house nigga, spies, and collaborators. That's the name of the people who doing all this to him. See what I mean? Division. Division amongst the masses. No, baby, I'm educated. And I'm sharing my knowledge with my people. I'm educating my people. I'm educating my people, okay? Like I was trained to do from my grandmother, who was a real G, okay? And she knew there was people like you. That's why she told me, you find out, and then you go back and you tell your people what's going on. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do that to the day I die. To the day I die, okay? Now let's finish, because my phone getting ready to go dead, and I think we can do it. 27 minutes and 54 seconds. He says he's been celibate for 3 years. Who cares? See what I mean? It's always all about him. I'm not going to say that. It's all about him. But if you people been following Kiki Loves Nigeria, y'all know what kind of person this is. Y'all know what kind of person this is, okay? We don't care, sir, that you've been celibate for 3 years. What we care about, sir, is that you're leading our people astray. That's what we care about, okay? 29.5 seconds and 0.5 seconds into the video. Let us see who are the predators of evil. So I'm a predator of evil because I'm telling y'all the truth about this man. Y'all should be able to see this. If you're a real Muslim, just like them two people I read the comments, they spotted it. If you're a real Muslim, even if you're a Christian, if you're a real anything and commune with the Most High God, you can see this man causes division and spread rumors. You can see that. You can see that. A blind man can see that. Don't no real Muslim talk like this. Y'all need to quit playing because y'all want to believe what you want to believe because he looked good to y'all, so y'all like listening to him. Whew, okay. He says his platform is too positive. So people stay trying to dig up stuff on him. If something happens to his channel, he wants y'all to know he gonna have another channel whenever it happens. So he got a feeling something gonna happen to his channel. But why would you be having a feeling something is gonna happen to your channel and we're lying? Why would you have a feeling that something was gonna happen to your channel if we lying? Come on, why? 34 minutes, 46 seconds. What can we do to discredit him is what these people think about when they see him. Can y'all believe that? What do? When we see him, we say, what can we do to discredit him? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what we do, y'all. That's what he put out there to this community. That's what he got. That's what he put out there from the video. And you know what? That's how I got to the conclusion that I got to, y'all. That's how I got to the conclusion that I got to, that this man spreads rumors. This man is a dangerous person to our repat journey because he creates division amongst the masses. And all you got to do is look. All you got to do is look. He's overcharging our people. I'm just making sure I hit everything because we're about to hang up. He's overcharging our people. He's exploiting our people. He's starting trouble amongst our people. And he want to bully me, and I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Oh, but I'm an African American woman, so I don't count. That's right. He lied on y'all black men, talking about y'all coming to the Gambia to chase virgins, so y'all can have sex and then leave them. Yeah. So, my conclusion, THC, the happy companion, likes to spread rumors. Yes, he is the repat, one of KWESI Boys' first repat. And from my research, I have concluded that Mr. the happy companion is a bully with a bad attitude because he bullied me and I got ooh. The only reason I'm not showing it is because he asked me not to send those emails. But those sneak disses you did in that email, sir, those are bullying, okay? Threatening my channel gonna get shut down, all of that, no, sir. No, sir. Yeah, he's a bully. He's a bully. He's a bully and he has a bad reputation. Because anybody who's known, I don't care if they say it 1 time, 10 times, 1,000 times, but if you know for going to an orphanage to pick up girls from an orphanage, if you know for going to the Gambia, exploiting the marriage, the polygamy in the Gambia because you can, and then he stood behind that, y'all talking about it's his religious right to have as many women as he wants to. In Islam, he might not have said that. I'm paraphrasing. He might not have said as he want to, okay? But he did say he can have as many, I think up to 4 wives. I don't remember what that man said, but it was something along those lines. Yeah. So he basically admitted, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's exploiting the polygamy because he can. Because he can. He's exploiting us, overcharging us for tours, more than what the average Gambian makes. Excuse me. But we're the haters. We're the haters. We're the evil people, not the man who taking y'all money and riding around in his car and riding around with his nice clothes on and show. Did y'all notice the day in his life he didn't go to work? He didn't go to work. How you live in the Gambia and you don't go to work? Because you know what his job is? YouTube. His job is to get on YouTube and get money from y'all. That's his job. That's his job. Look a day in his life. Look what he showed y'all. He was praying. He showed y'all he was praying. He showed y'all he went to the mosque. He showed y'all everything. Showed y'all everything. See, they deleted the comments. Yeah, but I got copies. Honey, I got copies. I got copies. If the people who know they said that come to me and say I can release the copies, then I'll do that. But I got copies. I screenshot everything. To see how much I'm a professional. I'm real to this, y'all. I know to back up everything I do and say. I got copies. Yeah, I told her. I hope she deleted it because these people we messing with their money. We messing with their money, y'all. This is about money. This man now. Oh, I'm sorry. I must say he does have his retirement check. He does have his retirement check that he always brags and boasts about, his retirement check. So, sir, I say to you, if you have that retirement check, then why do you need to charge so much for your tours? Another thing that's against Islam. If you already have a substantial income, like you say, why are you overcharging these people? So that's all I got to say. From my research, you can have your own opinion. It's just research. But my opinion from the research I've just done, this man is a bully with a bad reputation, a really bad reputation. And they go to the Gambia and they do just what everybody else do. But he thought he could clean it up before people found out about it. But trick no good. This is Africa. Africa know everything you do. They watch you, everything you do. I told you it's like going to your grandmama's house. You thought they forgot. These people ain't forgot. These people ain't forgot. So I'm going to go through these comments real quick, y'all, and then we're going to be out of here. Let's see. Okay, these are old. Let me go down. So this is old. I'm trying to just make sure I got them all. Okay, let's go down some more. Okay. Right, everyone else. Y'all know I will quote some West Coast rap music in a minute. I'm serious. Right. And regulators, man, that's my song. I grew up on that. I grew up with them. So come on, I know real G's. I grew up with them. They don't do this. They don't sneak this. They put a name on it, bruh. They put a name on it. Okay? What you doing is something that we wouldn't even respected in our community. You wouldn't even be respected where I come from. You be looked at like a gossiper, like a girl who sit up and just gossip about your own people, but don't never say who they are. But then you want to come for me, a woman. Everyone else but him, yeah. Everybody but him, because he's God. He's God. Yeah. It'd be funny if it wasn't sad. Because see, the person whose channel it was on, that's one of his boys, honey. That's one of his boys. So you know his boy gonna make sure don't nothing bad come out about him. But I got copies of it. I ain't stupid. You can't discredit me, dude. Yep, the comments are deleted. But that's why I screenshot them. From this chat here. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I take that back. The comments aren't deleted from that video. But the person whose video it is, that is his boy. Okay, she said comments from here are deleted. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Some of the comments get deleted. So I do retract that last bit, y'all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these are all facts. I don't have time to make up nothing. I'm grown. I'm grown. I've been to Africa 8 times, getting ready to go back my 9th time. You think I got time to sit up and make up stuff? I don't got time to make up stuff. Y'all just not going to be over in Africa embarrassing us, embarrassing our ancestors, acting like y'all serving mankind when y'all just serving yourself. I'm happy that you bring this behavior to light. This is, yeah, it's very disturbing, especially coming from our own people. Yeah, it is. But what else is new? Yeah, exactly. What else is new? Exactly. When we went to Liberia, what did we do in Liberia? We enslaved the Liberians. We enslaved them. We enslaved our own. When they took us back to Africa, let us go back to Liberia. What did the Americans do? They enslaved the Liberians. This is unbelievable. We go to Africa and we act worse than the Europeans. We act worse than them. Worse than them. And then you get mad when we hold you accountable for your behavior. You get mad, you get upset, you get angry. You want to threaten people. You want to bully people. But it's not my fault that you wanted a repats who's a bully with bad behavior. Bad behavior and a bad reputation. Now, I'm done. I don't see any more comments. We've been on here for, oh Lord, almost 2 hours, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Next week, we're going to go to the next member of this repat community, which is Phoenix Rain. And that's what she did when she got there. She made it rain, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. She did one of them rains, them Gambian rainstorms. Okay. No facts. Another no fact person. So next week, we're going to break down Phoenix Rain, and we're going to decide whether she is one of KWESI Boy's repats in the Gambia who's a bully with a bad reputation. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. If you want to talk to me, please email me at kikilovesnigeria@gmail.com. Please be careful with your comments because these people are we're messing with their money, y'all. Their money, okay? So please be careful with that. And all right, I will see you guys next week. And thank you so much for joining me.